Before watching this video, please note, what is a hashtag? A Twitter hashtag is simply a keyword phrase spelled out without spaces, with a pound sign in front of it. For example, just saying and I love chocolate are both hashtags. A Twitter hashtag ties the conversations of different users into one stream, which you can find by searching the hashtag in the Twitter search. So, if enough people hashtag a topic, then it becomes a trend. Happy hashtagging! This interview is for queerclick.com. I'm Benjamin Godfre, and welcome to my house. I'm prepared to answer some really awesome questions for you right now, and my friend Bree's going to ask them, so let's rock and roll. What do you got for me?
What were you like as a kid? Did you always have the drive to do things your own way, or was there something inside you that said, hey, I want to do things my way?
As a kid, was I stubborn, basically? That's the question. For the most part, I was just really curious, really open to learning, and I was very trusting. That's basically the fiber of who I am today as well.
Right on. You started modeling when you were around 10, right?
Yeah, I started modeling when I was about exactly 10 years old.
Awesome. How did that evolve into building your own brand and starting BenjaminGodfre.com?
It's very simple. By the time I was 18, I shot with Robert John Gutke, and I did my first nudes. And as those images went viral, I had a fan base, and what I wanted to do was to reach out to those fans and people who I had touched with my images, and I wanted to make one central place for them to find out everything about me, and to find out all the correct information about me, and to get merchandise and be a part of my life and help support me. And that was the main motive behind it. And today, the fan base is growing and the site has gotten better, so it's, the idea has started small and it's became this awesome, entertaining website, you know, it's great.
Do you feel the brand that you're creating is a dance between being you, like true to yourself, and giving Benjaminians what they want?
Is building a brand and having Benjaminians, is it a dance between being me and giving them what they want?
Yeah.
Well, it's an interesting relationship because Benjaminians want what I want, and they don't know what they want until I've produced something, and then it's up to them to see if they like it. My core Benjaminian group has been strong for years, and they've been so nice in just supporting me and letting me do the projects that I truly believe in. The result of that has been a very unique couple years, and actually 1 year, because this August 31st is the 1 year anniversary of my site. It's been rad. It's definitely a cohesive relationship between them and I, and it works.
So is your business more than just you, and how do you see your business growing in the next year, 5 years, 10 years?
Is my business more than just me? I'm the creative director and CEO of my business. I have a web and tech team who helps me out with some of the online things, and then I also have a director of photography, new to my company, Gabe Ayala Photography. He has his own businesses as well, but when we work together, he's my go-to guy for most projects. I'm looking to get probably a few more members, but I like to keep my company very small, very efficient. We like to do things guerrilla style, get in there and not waste any time with too many cooks in the kitchens type stuff. I mean, it's 2012. You don't need 900 employees. We can all do many, many things.
How did you and Accidental Bear meet up and start doing interviews?
Accidental Bear, how did I meet him? Mike Enders is his name. He's a rad dude from San Francisco. We took a bathtub interview together, and that guy's infinitely entertaining. He's a blast to work with, and I hope to at least have a webisode with him or do some more interviews soon.
So you and Accidental Bear released a video that explained the recent deal with Falcon that went really well, right?
Yes, we just released a video, and I spoke about my recent dealings with Falcon, and the video's on YouTube and on my website.
Okay, cool. Is there more than one project?
With Falcon, there is more than one project. It's kind of like one big project with many small parts. If you watch the video, you'll get some more information on this topic as well, but to keep it brief, we're making a DVD with 5 scenes with Falcon. Falcon's distributing the DVD. The internet content is exclusive to my site. So we're having Patty O'Brien, we just filmed him, he'll be on my site soon. This week, we go live with my first solo scene, and then following Patty's scene is going to be naked skateboarding. So, and then I'll probably fly up to San Francisco in the next couple weeks and direct 2 more. Once we have 5 scenes, we're going to start distributing the DVD. In the meantime, I mean, because that's going to be like a year almost before that's in distribution, you're going to have to go to my site, The Inner Sanctum, to see what's going on.
Cool. Do you think porn has some tired cliches?
Porn is rad. I mean, if anything, it's just like, how often do we spend watching porn? Some people don't watch porn at all. Some people just want to go on real quick, and there's so many different layers of it. Is it have some tired cliches? It's all perception. I mean, if you're watching too much porn and you're bored of it, maybe it's going to be a little boring. I mean, I get bored of Netflix. I think Netflix has some tired cliches, you know?
Are you intentionally trying to change how people perceive eroticism or sexuality?
Intentionally, I do nothing but smoke weed. I am definitely not trying to intentionally change the way people view eroticism or sexuality. But one thing is true is that I am from a generation that's a little bit more open, and we're okay with androgyny or sexual ambiguity. And we're not trying to really dwell on the stereotypes of sexual orientation or be all hussy, fissy, whatever. Oh my God, he's gay, or are you gay? It's just mindless. I mean, can we talk about something more pressing and relevant, you know? Sexuality, ooh, so interesting. I mean, like, right? I don't know.
So do you buy into the idea that sexuality isn't a definable thing?
Sexuality is a definable thing because it exists. It's like defining air or molecules. But what sexuality is today hasn't always been that way. I mean, in the 60s, you've had a rise in sexuality and a change because of the birth control pill. In the 70s, you had free love, and women's clothes were different and more racy and open. And then now today, we have access to so much sex all the time, all the social media you could want. There's sex everywhere. There's all sorts of sex on Tumblr. Sexuality itself is basic as going back to the 1950s, or when it was defined by the Kinsey scale. Are you gay? Are you not? If you're a 0 on the Kinsey scale, you're absolutely heterosexual. If you're a 6 on the Kinsey scale, you're very homosexual. If you're a 3, then you're bisexual. Well, according to that, we all have to fall within that spectrum, but what's not taken into account is that there's more subgenres beneath that as well. Would you like to take into account biological genetics for sexual orientation, behavioral sexualism? Maybe you want to go into gender identity, and those are all things that you can look at. And then if you want to even talk about newer philosophy, there's up to 200 sexualities. You can be asexual, you can be pansexual, sapiosexual, any kind of sexual everything. I mean, it's tough to define ourselves.
What surprised you most about people's reactions to you doing scenes and projects for Falcon?
What surprised me more about people's reactions when I worked with Falcon? Nothing. It wasn't some huge surprise. I mean, I've been dabbling in erotica my whole internet existence, and it seemed like a reasonable and sensible action to associate with the larger company and try to reach out to them and their market. It's very simple. It's like, I have a business, I'd like to associate with bigger businesses. The bigger businesses would like to associate with the younger talent. It's been that way historically for years. You see it in the music industry, you see it in the adult industry, you see it in all the industries. People have been really cool. There's only like 1 or 2 negative-based blogs that have been being kind of like silly, but I mean, we're not taking those guys seriously. They're just, it's a joke, it's a non-issue. But what we are doing is focusing on making sure that the content that we're producing now through Falcon is revolutionary, because that's why we're working together. They want a piece of what I have, I want a piece of what they have. So that's why I'm directing with them, and that they've sent their members to me and vice versa.
If there's one underlying message that we get from you, it's a message about being true to yourself.
Yes, I guess that's one message for sure. I try to be true to myself at all times, and I definitely support that for others. It's all you have, yourself.
Right. Do you worry much about the future, or do you just rely on the universe to deal with your fate?
Do I worry about the future? I don't worry about the future. I take steps to make sure that I'm having a good future. But as humans, biologically, we're not even able to understand the future. Otherwise, that wouldn't make sense if we were babies and we could just understand everything. So as I think for my age, I'm 25, for what I'm doing, I think I'm on the right track. The universe has everything to do with everything. Karma, energy, and I put nothing out there but positivity and good energy, and that's what I expect in return.
Do you consider yourself lucky?
Lucky, luck and hard work are inverse relationships. I work hard, I get lucky.
What turns you on?
Turns me on sexually?
Sure.
What turns me on? Intelligence, great hair, great teeth, I like little baby princesses. I think those are cute.
Awesome. How's your love life?
My love life's alright. Yeah, I've had a good month. Let's just say that.
Do you think you're an easy person to date?
No, fuck no. I'm the worst to date. You don't want to date this. I'm hyper intelligent, hyperactive, and I smoke a lot of weed. It's like almost you have to be doing that as well to hang out with me. I do have this thing where I fall in love like real hard every 2 weeks, and if you don't hear from me, it's because I'm in love somewhere. So,
what qualities does that special someone need to have?
Qualities: just be able to love me, be able to be themselves, and just have patience, and just know that we're both human. And if you want to be with me, I'll be with you too. But we have to work at it, you know.
What are you listening to right now?
My favorite music right now, Cold Blank just came out with a new album. It's pretty rad. It's like this electric dance music stuff. And then really like Wiz. Wiz's album drops on the 13th. Pretty much just into the hip hop nowadays.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's a perfect day for BG?
Perfect day, every day.
Nice. How often do you get to skate?
How often do I get to skate? Every day.
What's the one thing that no one knows about you?
The one thing that no one knows about me is that I have a huge, gigantic birthmark right here.